So welcome to another Tokyo Revengers video guys. And the chapter 249 was so good. Takemichi's gang is really insane. Not gonna lie, they perform better in battle than I thought. Two key members in the Mikey gang were defeated. Since this time I didn't treat any spoilers, this experience was really good. That's why I didn't upload the summary for chapter 249. And I really liked the fight between Chifu and Mochi. The way the other characters' fights were shown made the chapter interesting. So yeah, before we talk about that, as usual guys, I would kindly appreciate it if you can drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go into the video now. First let's talk about the new charismatic duo's fight. So almost the entire focus of the previous chapter was on the Mitsuya and Hakai versus HAITANI brothers fight. We learned the connection between the Mitsuya and the HAITANI brothers. Honestly, that flashback made this fight interesting. Mitsuya has been admiring the HAITANI brothers since childhood. But they are the ones who win the fight using dirty tricks. Mitsuya knows it well. That's why he was very careful when fighting with them. But Hakai fell into their trap. The HAITANI brothers used dirty tricks again as they thought, but when everything was about to end, Hakai had completely shocked them. Even though the HAITANI brothers hit him hard on the head, he still had the energy to fight back. Which now leads us to Tokyo Revengers chapter 249, which is titled, Good Chemistry. Mitsuya says, "We'll get this done in 5 minutes." We know that the HAITANI brothers said the same thing to Mitsuya. But they could not beat him in 5 minutes. Even when Mitsuya was surrounded by several Kanto Manji gang members, he defeated them all. And Hakai handles the situation calmly this time. Also he recalls the Tenjiku arc incident. Now, we need to take this into account. The Tenjiku incident is also known as the Kanto incident. It may seem like a small thing now. I have a theory. I'll tell you about it soon. Definitely, it's very interesting to call it a Kanto incident. But Hakai says, "Angry and I couldn't get past siblings. They kept attacking in a ways we didn't expect." Also yeah, they didn't use much dirty tricks in Tenjiku arc compared to the fight going on now. But Hakai and Angry could not cooperate with each other. That's why Hakai could not win when he faced them for the first time. So now, when Hakai is telling his plan to Mitsuya, suddenly he runs fast towards the Rin HAITANI. Hakai takes him from there to another place. He says, "If they're too strong together, let's just separate them." Rin HAITANI didn't expect this. Hakai very easily carried him to another place. Even Ran HAITANI could not stop him. It was so hilarious. Not gonna lie, Hakai came up with this trick is really interesting. If this fight had happened again as 2 versus 2, it would have taken a few more chapters to finish. But now, Hakai has successfully separated the two of them. Mitsuya did not even think about this. But definitely he does not want to waste time. He goes too fast to attack Ran HAITANI. He is shocked by his speed. Then, we can see this panel. It was completely insane. That attack seems to be very powerful. Because even the red lines in his eyes start to come. Mitsuya looks badass on this page. The way he says, "Stand up HAITANI Ran, let me show you how to fight 1 versus 1. I absolutely love it. But Ran HAITANI looks so pathetic. He seems to have no energy, even to stand up again after that strong attack. Then the scene shifts to Chifu's fight. This fight is going on very intensely. But there are more bruises on Mochi's face. First Chifu went to fight against Ashion. But it was Mochi who forcibly stopped him. He no longer has the energy he had when the fight started. He fully believed in himself that he could defeat Chifu. But now, he is struggling to fight Chifu. He says, "There's a large size difference between us. So how am I getting pushed back? I don't know why." When Mochi talking about size difference, suddenly, Mikey just comes to my mind. Because all the characters that Mikey defeated were physically more different than him. For example, Taiju took only a few seconds for Mikey to defeat him. I think all we need is a fighting spirit. After all, Chifu is now vice president. There are many reasons why he should not be defeated. Even if one of them falls, that would be a huge loss for the Toman gang. Finally, Chifu puts all his powers into his fist and knocks him down. We all know that this panel was leaked on Saturday. But still, it really gave me chills. The third fight between Chifu and Mochi has come to an end. Also, this seems like the end to him. Meanwhile, the fight between Mitsuya and HAITANI also comes to an end. Mitsuya and Hakai completely dominate the fight against them. To be honest, I think the HAITANI brothers are very weak. Because they never even tried to attack again. Maybe I can say this like this. They didn't even get a chance to do that. Mitsuya completely destroys HAITANI. It's like one-side fight. Hakai also defeats HAITANI. The whole gang is shocked to see the defeat of the Mochi and HAITANI brothers. They are very weak when it comes to 1 versus 1 fight. At least in my opinion. Anyway, both Hakai and Mitsuya have the energy to fight back. But HAITANI does not even have the power to stand up. Overall, Ken Wakui-sensei has handled this fight well. We can see angry and smiley on this page. Also, when I first saw this page, I could not immediately figure out who was angry. Because we rarely see Angry's smile, but we still don't know who his opponent is. Hopefully we will find out in the next chapter. I think it would be nice to see Benkei vs Kawada brothers fight. And, like I said before, Smiley says. We have our best members fighting out there, so that means, if one of us falls, the tide will quickly turn to Kanto's favor. Yeah, what he said was really right. Because it's still 50 versus 500 fight. This is a ridiculous difference. Although the Kanto Manji gang is constantly losing people, they are still in large numbers compared to the Toman gang. They should not lose as many members as possible. Finally, we also got the glimpse of the Takemichi vs Kikucho fight. Takemichi has not given up yet. He still has the energy to fight Kikucho. I like how much Takemichi has improved. I can't wait to see how this fight will end. Then, we can see Senju'S fight here. The two of them met each other in the previous chapter. But now, suddenly Senju'S head is bleeding. Senju says. Did you forget who raised you when you were younger? I can read your moves very easily. I will say that Senju is still stronger than him. She has some reason not to fight with him. That's why there are no bruises on Senju's face. This means Senju has not started attacking him yet. Senju will definitely have to fight against him. I hope more information about this fight will be revealed to us in the next chapter. This fight is really going to be crazy. Finally, we can see Aken's fight. Honestly, I thought Aken would easily defeat him. This fight also seems to be interesting. Aken's character is one of my favorite. He will do everything he can for his friends. Not gonna lie, when he says this, if it were older days, I would have gave up. But I'm fighting alongside him. So I'm not going to show my cowardly moves. Yeah, this also gave me chills. I hope Aken defeats him in the next chapter. So I'm really looking forward to the next chapter. A lot of interesting things happened. So, what do you guys think about this chapter? And, apart from all this, let me know in the comments section what you would like to see in story. Anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, and good luck to all.